Hi everyone, welcome back to 30 days of our Azure DevOps challenge. Today we are going to talk about something that feels very real deployment, specifically how we deploy our applications to Azure Web App. This is just a plain, clear explanations of how it works behind the scenes. So you fully understand the process. Let's begin. What is deployment? Deployment is the process of moving your code from your source repo into live environment where users can actually access and use it. So far, you have written code, push it to the Azure repos and created a pipeline. Now the next step is take a packaged app and send it to a web server, and in this case the server is Azure Web App. What is Azure Web App? Azure Web App is a platform as a service, meaning you don't have to manage the server, OS or hardware. You just focus on your code and Azure run it for you. It supports multiple languages like .NET, Node.js, Python, Java and more. And it automatically handles things like scaling, updates and high availability. How does deployment actually happens? Here's the simplified flow. Code is pushed to your repo like GitHub or Azure repos. Azure pipeline is triggered. It built and packaged your code. In the final step of your pipeline, it uses a task to deploy the package to Azure Web App. Behind the scenes, Azure uses secure credentials called service connections to access your Azure subscriptions. Find the correct web app and deploy the files here. Once it's done, yes, your app is live. You can open a URL and see your code running in the internet. Why Azure Web App? It's fully managed. You don't deal with servers. It integrates easily with Azure DevOps. You can scale up or down with just few clicks. And it supports staging slot, so you can test before going live. This is why so many companies use Azure Web App for quick, clean deployment. A simple recap. Build pipeline prepares your code. It generates an artifacts. Release pipeline takes that artifacts and deploy it to a Azure Web App. And your app becomes publicly accessible. In the next section, we will explore staging environment and its load and how it's helped to reduce the risk during the deployment. DevOps is something you enjoy, not something you fear. See you in the next section. Thank you.